Any Muslim? Abdul is texting me saying that there is more. Let me read what he said. First, he said to me, "You're just hiding because I can destroy your argument. You most priest." Okay, let me call you. He tried to call me. I did not take his phone call. Let's see. You said you want to destroy me because there is what? There is gays, priests. They are gays. Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. You said you want to destroy me because there is a priest. They are gays, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What is the punishment for gays in Islam?
Throwing them off the building or whatever.
Where it says that? Is that in the Quran?
Hadith.
Okay. What the Quran says?
Quran maybe lashing, or I don't know. I'm not.
Where in the Quran says lash? I challenge you to show me where it says lashing.
It's looked down upon in Islam. It's not like.
So like you just insult them, right? You just insult them.
It's looked down upon.
Okay, thank you very much. So why in the Bible it says if somebody is a gay, he should be killed in the Old Testament, and in the Quran it says if somebody is a gay, you just insult him?
No, it's condemned very much in the.
Where is condemned? Where it says condemned?
In Sahih Bukhari.
In the Hadith, okay, in the Hadith, but you see, in the Hadith it says too that your prophet was a gay too.
No.
Okay, let me show you something. You know how to read Arabic?
Now you're just making stuff up.
I'm not making stuff. Let's see. Here we go. This is your prophet speaking. And the hadith is in front of us about your prophet kissing a man down his belly. And the man saying to him, "Please, prophet, don't stop. This is how I like it. Please, there, right there. Please don't stop." Do you see it?
That's not having sex or anything. That's
so you Muslims are allowed to kiss men down their belly. It's not sex.
No. We're not allowed to do that stuff.
So why your prophet is doing that? You just said you are not allowed to do that stuff. So why your prophet is doing that stuff?
Okay, let me ask you something about priesthood. Is that allowed in the?
You can ask me, no problem, but answer me. A priesthood. A person is a priest if he
can't marry any woman.
My friend, my friend. They marry women or they don't marry women. That will not make any difference.
That's what leads to.
We are talking about gays now. Don't go. We are talking about gays. In Christianity is not allowed to be a gay. If somebody is being a gay, he is not being Christian. As simple as that. Now, you're a prophet kissing a man down his belly. Is that the place for men to? What your prophet doing? Can you explain to me?
Maybe it's mistranslated.
My friend, I'm not reading translation. I read in Arabic. And the translation is wrong. The translation, they are making it as it is the man kissing the prophet belly. The fact is Muhammad kissing the man belly. However, it doesn't matter if I am kissing a man belly or he is kissing my belly. It's the same, because as long as I like it and I do it, that's mean both of us we are in the same garbage. So what kind of a prophet he is kissing a man in his belly, and the guy said to him, "Please, oh prophet, don't stop." Yes, prophet. Yes, there. This is how I like it. Do you see it? This is how I like it. This is how I want it.
The prophet never did such stuff. Why are you?
What do you mean? It's in front of you. This is not my website. This is not my book. This is not my hadith. This is not me who printed. This is not me who wrote it. It's in front of you.
How come there's more gays in Christian?
My friend, all of you are gays. As you see, your prophet is a gay. Your God is a gay. The heaven is full of boys. What are you talking about? In Christianity, there's no gays, because the second you became a gay, you are not a Christian.
Okay, what are the priests?
If he is a priest and he commits sin, he is the devil. Who cares? Even if you are a bishop, even if you are apostle, even if you are a companion, it doesn't matter. Anyone who don't follow Jesus, he don't belong to Jesus. Jesus said, "Not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, he will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will." So you do not do his will, you don't belong to him. As simple as that, and you will go to hell. So the priest who's a child molester is like your prophet. He will go to hell.
No, the
Somebody,
priest, the
Abdul,
priest,
Abdul,
it causes
don't
that
change the
stuff.
topic. Why your prophet is kissing a man belly down his belly, which means close to his testicles? Why he's doing that?
No, no. First of all, that's not gay.
This is not gay.
He didn't mean it.
This is
No,
not
no.
gay. This is not gay.
He didn't.
Let me ask you. Let
gay
me
means
ask you.
having
Do your
sexual
prophet? Do
with
your
a man
prophet? Do
and
your
kiss-
okay? Listen. Do your prophet used to do sugar?
Huh?
Do your prophet used to do sugar? You know what sugar?
Sugar.
Hmm?
Sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar. Like, what do you mean, like sugar?
Sugar. The women in the Middle East, like, these days, they use different stuff. They use, in the old days, they melt sugar, they cook it. It's going to become like a gum.
Okay.
And in order to take hair from around their private part, from from their legs, Okay. So did your prophet do sugar?
Sugar.
Yes.
No. No. I don't think so.
What if I prove it to you?
From a Sahih Hadith, or you just making
Here we
this?
go again. And anything we show you, you are going to say not Sahih.
Yes, because I only follow Sahih.
You only follow Sahih, but anything I will say to you, you will say not Sahih, right?
Yeah.
See, guys, anything I say to you, did you hear what he said? Anything I say to you, you will say it's not Sahih.
Well, no, because I'm Sufi. I'm not.
I don't care if
I
you are
don't follow
Sufi or
that kind of
Tufi. Who
Islam.
care? Who care if who you are? Anything I will say to you, you don't like. You just said. You admit. You will say.
First of all, I don't follow those hadiths that you're talking about.
What do you mean you don't follow? You have to follow. You have to follow. I am the one who
I'm a
asked you. I am
Sufi.
the one who asked you. What is the punishment of gays? You told me hadith. You do not tell me Quran. So how come you don't follow hadith? But now you follow hadith 5 minutes ago, and now you don't follow hadith no more.
I don't follow hadith that contradict the Quran.
What do you mean contradict the Quran? Where is contradict the Quran? You said to me, okay, hold on. When I asked you what the punishment of a gay, you said you told me we throw him from the top of the roof. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that in the Quran?
It is. It's in Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. He turned them, like he punished them.
What you punished them? Where? Where it says?
He punished them when
Where in the Quran it says Allah will punish the gays? Can you show me?
the angels punished them, and
What the angels?
when they destroyed the Lut and Gomorrah, Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. Well, in Sodom of Gomorrah, this was a punishment from God, not a punishment for Sharia law to practice on earth, right? So you are saying that Allah will punish them later?
First of all, Christianity is the thing that causes this stuff in the first place.
Okay,
Priests,
okay.
they say, "Oh, I'm not
Hold
marrying any wife,"
on.
then that's how they turn-
You see, you're just being stupid. You just mentioned to me that you believe in Sodom and Gomorrah, and you are saying Christianity. Sodom and Gomorrah before Christianity. Who's the stupid here?
Oh, no.
Aren't you the one who
causes
just said to me? Aren't you the one who just said to me, Sodom and Gomorrah? Was Sodom and Gomorrah after Christ or before Christ?
Do you agree, like something that causes
Abdul, don't change the topic.
evil?
Let us go back. Let us see the
Something
game,
that
Muhammad.
causes evil?
Isn't it true that your prophet, he used to put eyeliner in his eyes 3 times a day? He put eyeliner. Why your prophet he put eyeliner?
To protect from the sun.
From the sun.
Let
So
me tell you something.
it's not about him being pretty. Okay, let me ask you then. Here we go. You're a prophet. Let me show you the hadith. You're a prophet is using sugar to clean his body from hair. Why Muhammad? He's a man. He don't want hair in his body. Do you know?
He never did that.
Well, you never heard that one? I don't care if you.
It's actually a sin to shave your chest hair and.
Where you get this from?
Yeah.
Where you get this from? Let us see. Let us take this Muslim. There's a Muslim. Somebody maybe smarter than you. Hello? I thought it's a Muslim. Anyway, you see the Muslims. They have no answer. Here we go. This is the hadith. عن أم سلمة رضي الله عنها أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم كان يطلي بالنورة. What is النورة? النورة is sugar. The prophet he used to take his hair off by sugar. Okay. This is a very shameful thing for the Arab, by the way. If you go right now in the Middle East, you will not find one man there to do so unless he is a gay, because it's a big shame for a man to shave his body. You can shave your, your beard, no problem. Nobody will accuse you to be a gay. But even the mustache, there's a problem to shave it, because it's not accepted in many society. Because you're a man, why are you shaving your mustache? I'm talking about the culture now. Now a prophet of God, he is using the sugar to clean his body from hair. Why? Why? Here they are explaining what is an-nawra. An-nawra is, they say, according to the interpretation here, it says they are using calcium and zarnik mixed together. Okay, you mix it and then you put the cream over the place where you want to take the hair. You leave it for a little bit and then you take it with water, so it kills the hair of the body. Some they say that an-nawra is a sugar, just a normal sugar, whatever they say. The Shia, they agree with the same story. The Shia, they believe that the grandsons of Muhammad, they used to do an-nawra, but not all of them. If you have my book, Sex and Allah, you will see that all the family of Muhammad, according to Muslims, accused to be gays. All of them. If we go in the Quran, you will see additional stupid thing the Quran made. If two women, they are lesbian, and two men are gays, how the Quran deal with them? If we go to chapter 4, verse number 15 and verse number 16, you will see the following. Those two verses are speaking about gays and lesbian. So if any of your women are guilty of loudness, only women here, why? Because they are lesbian. Take the evidence of 4 witnesses from amongst you against them. First of all, how in the world you can gather 4 witnesses for such a thing? And if they testify, confine them in the 2 houses until death. So the punishment of someone, she is a lesbian, 2 lesbian women, we put them in their houses, we jail them until they die, until Allah he take them by his way. If 2 men, you see, if 2 men, this is about 2 men, not a man and a woman. This is the proof that this is about gays. If 2 men among you are guilty of loudness, punish them both. If they repent, amend them. Okay, punish them. If you go to the interpretation to see how they punish them, you will see they insult them by beating them by sandals. And here you will see the hypocrisy of Muhammad. Why if two women are lesbian, we jail them until they die? And why if 2 men doing it together, and you know how ugly that is, especially in the meaning of religion, why the punishment here does not fit with the punishment here? Why the punishment for the women is death, jail them until death, but if the man have sex with the man, we insult them and we beat them with sandals, and they repent, let them go. Leave them alone. That is hypocrisy. Same time, the Abdul who called me, he said in the hadith it says we kill them. Okay, how Allah he says let them alone and the hadith says we kill them? Why Allah did not say kill them? Why he said let them alone? Any Muslim can answer me? If you want to tell me this is an abrogation, that will be funny, because was it not a big sin when Muhammad he said the Quran, and it became a big sin later? A man having sex with a man? What happened? There's a huge difference between beating them by sandals and kill them. Muhammad, when he was accused that he is a homo, he decided to prove that he is not. If we go in the hadith, we will find that every one of the companion of Muhammad, he was having and hosting a home in his house. I remember a guy once, he came to me. You know, always when you speak to Muslims, you have to lead them into end. If you say to them exactly what you want to say, they will never answer. I said, it was like a chat room like now, and I said, how come in Islam there is no punishment for gays? A guy, he got excited. I think his name was Bassam Zawadi, something like that, or I forgot the names. Those, they make articles. You know, he said, he put his hand up. I gave him the mic. He said, this is not true. Let me read this hadith for you. And he started reading the hadith. And I know he is going to read the hadith for me, but I have to make him read it. So he started reading, but the people, they came to the Prophet and they told him almost in every house in Mecca there is a gay. The Prophet, he said, what do you want me to do? They said to him, order the Muslims to kick them out. Muhammad, he cannot, I mean, there's a pressure on him now. He could not say no. So he said, okay, well, get them out. And then they said to him, what about the gay in your house? He is saying to them, okay, kick them out. He agree with them, kick them out, but he have a gay in his house. What he's doing? What is the gay doing in the house of the Prophet? Umar, he have a gay. Muhammad have a gay. Abu Bakr have a gay. Every one of them have a gay. What the gays are doing there? Read careful with me. The Prophet cursed effeminate men, those men who are in the similitude or assume the manner of women. They are gays, you know, trying to make it, and those women who assume the manner of men. And he said, turn them out of your houses. The Prophet turned out such and such a man, and Umar turned out such and such. What they are doing in their houses, what the gays are doing in the house of Muhammad and the house of Umar. This is another hadith in al-Bukhari where a man, he is a gay, he keep coming to the house of Muhammad, and even he was flirting with men in the house of Muhammad. All those hadith. In this hadith here in front of us, a bunch of Muslims, they came to Uthman. Uthman, the Caliphate, the one who collect the Quran. The Muslim today, they have a book, they call him the Quran, Mus'haf Uthman, the pages of Uthman. So it's reported, I went to Uthman ibn Affan while he was besieged and said to him, you are the chief of the Muslims. You are the one in charge. We are led, read with me carefully, we are led the prayer. You see, when David Wood, he said to this guy, the word salat is a prayer. The Abdul, he agreed and he said Allah, he pray. Remember how stupid he is? Suppose he is refuting David Wood. David Wood, he said the word salat, Allah and the angels, they pray to Muhammad, and he mentioned the word salat in Arabic. You can ask anyone, it means pray. So the Abdul, he wanted to refute David Wood. He says Allah, he don't pray to Muhammad, he pray for as if they're different. Well, the second you say that Allah, he pray for or pray to, it doesn't matter. Abdul, Allah, he pray. How stupid is that? He's God, but he pray. You Muslim, you say Jesus, he pray to the Father. How that can be? Well, we believe in the Trinity. We believe in the Trinity, so it makes sense. You Muslim don't believe in the Trinity, so Allah pray for who? For who? He pray for Muhammad to who? So look here, they said the word salat mean what? Prayer. Take note. Okay, so then we are led salat by a leader of fitna. What fitna? Fitna is a trouble. Somebody is seducing them. How he seduced them? This guy, he wear a short cloth showing his ass. You see, in the time of Muhammad, I don't know if you saw any one of those Muslims in Saudi Arabia, the Orthodox Muslims, they wear short jallabiya, short, really short, you know. Muhammad, he don't use a long, you know, so it's like going down, and it's wide. So when they bend over, the short jalabiya will shrink and will go up, and they don't wear underwear. So people, they will see his anus. So what this guy is doing, when he pray, he show his anus. And look what they're saying: a leader of fitna, trials and afflictions, etc., etc. And we are afraid of being sinful in following him. Why you are being sinful? Umar, he said, sorry, Uthman said, as-salat, the prayer, is the best of all deeds. So when people do good deeds, do the same with them. And when they do bad deed, avoid those bad deeds. Then as Zuhair said, in our opinion, one should not offer salat behind an effeminate person. It's a gay, unless there is no alternative. So what they are saying, that this guy, when he do bend over, they are tempted. You tell me, Muslims, why the Muslims are tempted by the ass of a man? You see, they are saying we are afraid of being sinful following him. What he's doing, he's just doing the prayer, repeating a few words and bend down, etc. He's not teaching you anything. He's just the leader of the prayer. How they will be sinful? Because he is tempting them. They cannot resist his ass. That means this is a society of gays. Otherwise, why you will be sinful? Where is the sin will coming from?